faced a few pitches, but when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it.
And the second run will score as well.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8, 9-hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days, you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you could swing the bat.
0 for 1 for him here in this one. A 1 pitch on its way. On the ground to short. This could be 2. 1 there. Ow. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Here's Ender Inciarte back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Markakis.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
And it's fouled away. Inciarte on at first, nobody out. Swing and a miss there by Markakis, and he's down on strikes for the first out. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. A high fastball is in there.
The guy on the mound must have a different scouting report than we have right here. This looks like a beautiful situation for a double play right here, but he continues to pound up in the zone.
So he sets him down swinging. Freddie Freeman is sent packing for the second out of the inning. Josh Donaldson will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Jackson is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. At the plate, Stan Musial. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. First pitch of the at-bat. Line toward the alley in left center. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 8, shortstop, Joe Morgan.
Settling in now, Joe Morgan. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
The last at-bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Into the box now, Reggie Jackson. Line towards center field. Inciarte is there. Into the box, Brooks Robinson. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Robinson.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Pops this one up. Albies is under it. And that retires the side. Phillies down on just 4 pitches. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves' offense with their manager, Brian Snitker, during the commercial break. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Acuna Jr.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on a defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up. You can go breaking ball down. One of the keys getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
And he fouls this one off. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
I got to say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left. Musial is there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. A look at our line score here through the first four, and as we've mentioned, just one hit for these guys this afternoon. First pitch on its way. And that's taken for strike one. No runs, just one hit, and one error on the Atlanta line score. And he struck him out, his eighth punch out of the ball game, and that one ends at the plate. So looking for better fortunes here. And now a pitch on the way. Shot toward right center. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there now for the first out.
Number 4.
Into the box, Lou Gehrig. Line towards center field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
The center fielder, number 24.
Ready now, Willie Mays. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive to center field. Inciarte is there, and it's a 3-pitch. Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. He'll start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later innings.
The next 0-2. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game. Charlie Culberson will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 8, Charlie.
A ball and no strikes. Culberson stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
And he struck him out. So double digits now, 10 strikeouts for him thus far. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Stepping in, Ender Inciarte. He singled his last time up. Robinson is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Arodys Vizcaino gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Vizcaino.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes this the other way to right. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out old ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in. He's able to drive that for a nice single.
Line drive to center field. Inciarte has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Now batting.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Stan Musial. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. Now a dive, but he can't get there, and this is going to be trouble out there in left center. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
The batter,
hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued. but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. Gone! Well, they've got the elevate and celebrate thing working in this one, guys. That was their fourth big fly of the game.
Right fielder.
Matty V, D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. Fourth round tripper of the game so far.
Yeah, you're watching his pitcher. He's just not executing on both sides. They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants.
The third baseman,
in the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happening.
He's set, and the pitch. High and deep to right. Back goes Markakis, still going back. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
Now batting, number 0.
Standing in now, Rogers Hornsby as he rips it on the ground to second. On to first, and it's in time as they're finally stepping in for the Braves. Nick Markakis. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Nick.
Here's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Into the box now, Freddie Freeman. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. No balls and 1 strike. No runs, just 1 hit and 1 error on the Atlanta line score. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame.
Now batting.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Shane Carl enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 51.
Now at the plate, Lou Gehrig. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Inciarte's there. 1 down.
The center fielder,
digging in to try it again, Willie Mays. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch. Shot toward right center. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ballgame. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. Absolutely scorched that base hit.
Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up.
In now, Johnny Bench.
He swings and grounds it to short.
And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Man, I haven't seen an offensive explosion like this since I don't know when. It's been a combination of spotty pitching and inconsistent defense, and now they posted an amazing 14 runs on the board.
He's set. Here it comes. And now look at this. The pitcher gets a hold of one to deep center field. Inciarte is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Now batting,
trying to pick things up where we left off. Stan Musial, 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive to center field. Inciarte is going to have room out there as he. And here's Ronald. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Fastball called for strike 2. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
1 out, nobody on. Got him, and that's number 15 for the ball game. Digging in the switch hitter, Johan Camargo. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Camargo
starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. Fouled away. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. And it's fouled away.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
Bounce to first. Gehrig will win the race to first easily, and that ends the inning. Can't ask. Stepping into the box, Joe Morgan. He went deep to the tune of a 3-run job his last time up.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat, his second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Inciarte's there. He's got it 1 away.
The right fielder, number 9.
Digging in now for Philadelphia. Reggie Jackson struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Hit back toward the mound. Camargo picks it up cleanly. Spin throw. Got him at first, and that was not easy with that guy running down the line.
The third baseman, number 5.
Outstanding range on display that time, and here's the data from ShowTrack. I didn't think he was going to get to that one, but he did, and then to complete the play, he made a fantastic throw right on the money. That batter's got to feel like he got robbed on that ball. Lined but speared on a hop. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out, and a high degree of difficulty. Stepping into the box, Tyler Flowers starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point, but these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Hornsby is there, 1 quick out to start inning number 9. Dansby Swanson will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher
number
here.
7, Dansby.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Struck him out. Strikeout number 16 thus far as he's had a whale of a ball game.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Stepping up now, Ender Inciarte. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, and they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Barehanded at his knees. What a play. And just like that, this one is over.
Hey, not many pitchers can brag about throwing a 1-hit complete game, so hats off for him. But as a pitcher, I know he's going to wonder, like, so close to a no-hitter, but it wasn't meant to be. That's baseball.
MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Game number 3 of this new season between the Atlanta Braves and the Philadelphia Phillies. The Phillies look for the series sweep at home against their division rivals. First pitch is next. Babe Ruth starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, coming off his last start where he threw a no-hitter. Let's see how he backs that one up. How long will this no-hit bid continue?
Here's Ender Inciarte. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off for Atlanta, the center fielder, number 11, Ender Inciarte.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Underway now in the weekend finale as the first pitch is looked at for strike one. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they come in feeling good as they're 2-0 to start the new year.
Yeah, Matty V, they've come out guns a-blazing so far in this series. Won the first 2 games of this series in blowout fashion. Nothing they'd like more than to win Game 3 of this series and continue their hot winning ways.
Yeah, Dan, there's been a fight at the bat rack. They have really come alive on the offensive side and look to continue that today.
And now here's the starting 9 for the visiting Atlanta Braves. Mark, how do they bounce back and avoid the dreaded sweep?
Matty, I know I'm stating the obvious, but the middle of the order has to come through today. You got guys that are playing way above their pay grade on the periphery, and it's time for them to look and see the big boys do their job.
A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran, 0-1. And we are a long way from summer tonight, and even 40 degrees at first pitch. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. The next 0-2 is at the knees and called strike 3.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Here's the first pitch to him. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
Now a swing and a hard-hit grounder, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So not much at the plate. Stan Musial. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Phillies, the left fielder.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Musial.
Pulled toward right center field. Inciarte has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. A moment now to check out the hometown Phils starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, Matty, they got to love the production they're getting out of the leadoff spot right now. He's one of the best hitters to ever play the game. We're talking about a guy with 3,000 hits.